What's the scariest music video in Japanese history? The Vocaloid scene creates some strong contenders. Okasan, I'm Sorry, Wisteria, especially played backwards. But what about the cult of the blank titles? I mean, what is more unnerving when there's a collection of videos that want to find you, invade your personal space, and just like a ghost in the distance, they linger, waiting for you to do something. But the scariest music video isn't like a ghost that waits in anticipation. It's more like a monster searching and searching until it finds you. In recent memory, there's been only one Japanese music video that has seriously disturbed me. This one, named Found You by Sumikusa. What you're looking at is the thumbnail illustrated by artist Akika. The video is much different compared to its Vocaloid counterparts. For example, the invisible videos are shrouded with this certain coolness that these artists create by leaving them blank, like a little Easter egg. Once they show themselves, despite being unnerving at times, you are presented with work that was well thought out through their lyrics and illustration. By all accounts, they were welcoming and retained a certain level of innocence. Here, that magic is gone. Almost like a killer on the loose. One day you're minding your business, next thing you know, it violently rears its ugly head. We're left with a perspective of a person hiding in a thin locker, cornered. We can sort of deduce what's happening based on the thumbnail alone. The possibility that this person's life is about to end in the cruelest way imaginable. The first thing that really pops out is our killer. Dark sunken eyes with no reflection and no life behind it. Blood running down her face and cheeks without using its associated primary color. The single earring, barely shining but noticeable. Perhaps a gift given from the victim. And if we take a closer look, our killer has already opened all the lockers in the room before opening up his, signifying that she already knew which locker he was in. She was merely taunting him. There's something even more terrifying in knowing that the victim was given a false sense of hope until it was fully realized that that wasn't going to be the case. His inevitable death wasn't going to be quick and painless. It was going to be horrific and slow, and the artist wants the viewer to feel it happening. Sumikusa is no rookie when it comes to this line of work. It wasn't as telling, however, when they first started to release music. Just take a look at their first few videos, as lyrically, a person is reaching their mental limit, and the next, a person gone mad. Despite these two being considered normal through the eyes of any Vocaloid horror enthusiast, maybe, just maybe, it was a foreshadow of what's to come, as the music video afterwards slowly never returned to normalcy. Found You was Sumikusa's 17th piece of work, 2 years later into the world of Vocaloid horror. To this day, people puzzle how Vocaloid horror stories and creepypastas came to be, tailored to such a niche audience, almost hidden and locked away, meant to be unseen by many. Despite this, as Vocaloid horror evolves, we can trace a pattern. Artists using the limits of the imagination, the quest to perfect unnerving lyrics and sound, reflected by an obsession of who can make the most disturbing illustrations. This can be all summed up in Sumikusa's other works like Let's Give Up and Your Turn. Nevertheless, to understand Found You, you don't have to do extensive research to realize that all the answers are presented in the lyrics. One simple look is all you need to deduce that the lyrics are thoughts running through the mind of the killer. We're being carried along through the stream of our consciousness as she's ready to strike. It's very telling in the beginning of the video because despite being alone in the dark, you're not. She's already in the room with you. She already knows the locker you're in. She knew exactly what you were doing, and any chance of escape was squashed a mere 40 seconds in. I believe that the lyrics that ground you to an immediate sense of realism can end up being the most disturbing parts. Things get worse from here. Our main antagonist wants to kill you mentally before killing you literally, as almost every sentence beyond this point almost feels like it's crushing you until it can't crush you any longer. In each verse, she's describing the inevitable with this amused detachment, which is somehow more scary for its lack of emotion. At times, it's hard to think of this as an actual song when the lyrics are devoid of a catchy tune and meaning. Sometimes, music doesn't have to be based on a true story or a mythical fantasy to be disturbing. It can be simple. Found You is a simple song in that it was made with no real intention of giving you a real deep thought out answer, as the message is made loud and clear: you will die. And maybe the scariest thing out of all of this is that the artist doesn't care. They don't care how you interpret this video because they didn't make this video for you to analyze anything. As you struggle to find a message deep within the lyrics, this video will give you no time to think because, well, you're being hunted. And once that 40-second timer reaches 0, enters a monster that has its prey cornered in a dark, suffocating room, staring. And now it's time for a not so scary segment. Hey guys, what's up? Just want to give you guys a general life update, just straight up off the rip, no script. Just want to speak my mind to you guys. First off, thank you for 20,000 subs. Like, honestly, you know, I've been doing this for almost 5 years and I've never thought about reaching this point. Some people say that, you know, 20,000 in the past 5 years is nothing, but progress is progress. If you guys remember, in my previous video, I promised a full-blown project in January. Not anymore. February. Maybe. Mainly because I've been looking through my past videos and, you know, I came to the conclusion that, you know, they're not 100%, and the goal with my YouTube videos is that I want to have a full fleshed out video that has great research, great editing, and, you know, a package that I can confidently say that it deserves to be on the site for you guys to watch. So I'm going to be taking a small break just to, you know, reflect and clear my mind and get ready for the new year for new content. So have a happy holidays, guys. The years go by so fast, man. I can't believe I've been doing this for 5 years. Stay safe, guys, and I'll see you all in the big year 2025. This is a Normie signing out. Bye bye. Bye bye.